What is up? Today we're out in the snow at Rip Park in Wanakee, and we're going to be doing some putter battles. Basically, Doomsday came out with their new putter, the Cyberputter. They call this kind of Cybertruck inspired because if you look, it actually has corners instead of just being completely round. And I putted most of this season with the Rot, which the Cyberputter is basically the exact same as the Rot, the only difference being those kind of beveled edges instead of being rounded like the Rot is. So I decided, since I've been also trying out the Hydrogen as my putting putter, that today we'd do something a little bit different. We're going to be doing something I'm going to call Putter Wars. Every putt I'm going to try with each of those three putters, and we're going to keep track of the misses and makes for each and every one of them. Let's get right into it. This is your warning that my tee locations may be slightly off because I am the first one out here since the snow. And honestly, we might be throwing standstills for a lot of these. Gonna throw the balance on this one. Get past that tree. Skip. All right. First round of Putter Wars, let it begin. First putt out of the car. I might do this putt with each of them twice just to be confident. We're gonna rotate which one I do first so that none of the discs get a first putt advantage or second or third putt advantage. I'm gonna start with the Rot. That feels real familiar. The one I've done all season. Next up, the Cyberputter. Banded it. And finally, the Hydrogen. Absolutely nailed that. I'm gonna go back to the Cyberputter. Also banded it. Hydrogen. And the Rot. Well, not looking too hot for the Cyberputter right off the bat, is it? Hole 2, 300 feet. I'm gonna actually try the forehand line. Be throwing the black out. I wanna throw it on hyzer so it flips up and then comes out. I was watching a Robbie C video on teaching a forehand, and flippy discs on hyzer makes it easier to learn. Not so much if you don't put enough power in to flip it, I suppose. Not putting yet. Right underneath the edge of this tree. I think I'm gonna throw a flat earth on Annie. And we're putting. This one's probably about a 20-25 foot look. I'm gonna start with the Cyberputter this time. I'm gonna do my best to actually dry these off before I putt with each of them. That is just coming off my hand in a way I'm not loving, like I thought I would. Now the Rot. Ooh, wind picked up right as I threw that. And finally the Hydrogen. Well, 3 misses on that one. And all into tap-ins. Hole 3. The tee pad is somewhere around here. Again, nothing is really plowed. Down to that yellow basket. Past the tall grass. Throwing the cookie. Get out of it. I did not mean to put that on Anheuser like that. I guess we'll get a look at step putts. Straight shot down this tunnel. We're gonna start with the Hydrogens. These are the ones that, as I've been trying to make longer putts, I feel like I flick my wrist up for some reason and end up putting them to the right. Whew. Did not do that at all. Now the rot. Right underneath the basket. And finally, Cyberputter. Ooh. I don't know. Holding the Cyberputter in my hand has felt good. But now that I'm actually trying to putt with it and not just sitting on the couch holding it, I don't know. It's coming off a little bit weird. Since the hydrogen was the first one I threw, I suppose I got to putt from here. Which means another opportunity for each of them. This time from regular putter range. Go with the rot first this time. Now the hydrogen. Now the Cyberputter. Man, I can't putt today. I was actually able to somewhat find the tee pad here, but I don't have a shovel or anything to properly clear it. 260 feet to the top of the hill. Let me throw in the Doomsday Dystopia. Ooh, turned that way too far. I don't even know if that's still on camera. Long approach. Got quite a long approach shot. Definitely did not need a distance driver for this hole. Throw the clandestine area 51. Sit, sit. I left a putt. More putter wars. Completely makeable putt. Start with the rot. Too high. Hydrogen. And the Cyberputter. Well, finally hit one with the Cyberputter. Give each of them a shot with the comeback or two. Hydrogen. Cyberputter. Oh, shanked it. And the rot. We're going to use the one that's in the bag. You know, this video would be better if I was good at putting. 360 feet between those two trees. We're throwing the cookie. Way left, but I'd rather be there than on top of the hill like I was last time. Another real long look at it. I would not consider this putting distance. So I'm going back to the area 51. Okay. Let's try and make a par putt. This one we're going to start with the Cyberputter. No dice. To the rot. And the hydrogen. Man, as much as I want to like the Cyberputter, it's just not clicking for me. To be clear, I want to like this not just because it's Doomsday and my favorite disc golf company. I really do like the hand feel. It's just not releasing right. That was the rot. The Cyberputter. See, that one felt good. And finally, the hydrogen. Just not my day putting. That one doesn't go on the score. Could not find the T-pad on this one, so we got another just kind of guessing. 310, throwing that solar death ray. Fight back. Approach and putt. Maybe we'll try steppers, actually. Another round of steppers. Start with the Cyberputter. That got us real close. Move on to the hydrogen. Steppers with this, I have to be very cognizant of angle control. Because that one kind of wants to flip. And if I release it flat, it'll just go dead straight. And if I get over on it, it'll go right and way off. Use this with the rot. Kind of came up short. All right, this is true miss it and you feel awful about yourself distance. Okay, they can all make tap-ins, that's for sure. 330 feet up the hill, throwing the dystopia. Oh, I keep turning that thing. On the edge of the cornfield, huh? Definitely a good way into the cornfield rather than the edge. Oh. Did not love that. Long putts. Start this round off with the rot. Oh. Now the Cyberputter. Way too high. Now the hydrogen. Three more misses to rack up. And those are all tap-ins, so we're not gonna spend time putting from those. Hole 8, they ripped out the basket because it's kind of interfering with the sled hill. So we're on to hole 9, 325 feet back across the hill. I found some T-pad. Where's the front? I'm gonna do a standstill. I'm gonna take every foot I can get right here. Throw in the Ultra. On just enough anhyzer to get nowhere close. Okay, you're just gonna have to trust me on that throw because I was not in frame. I think I didn't even start in frame and then wandered even further off frame when I thought I found the T-pad. Like I said from off frame on the drive, we're still quite a ways out. Gonna throw the Area 51. Oh, go in. Not quite. Just on the edge of tap-in range. Last round of putter wars here. These are basically tap-ins, but Cyberputter, hydrogen, and rot. I'll blame that one on me, trying to rapid fire it. Overall, I don't think I'm going to actually end up switching to this Cyberputter long term. I really like how it feels when I'm just holding it, but every time I go to throw, this bead is kind of sharp on it. And I feel like it's catching my hand a little bit weird and just not really fitting with my putting style. If you guys want, you can go to doomsdaydisc.com, use code chaoticgood007. You'll get 10% off. I get a little bit of kickback from that, to be completely honest with you. I think it's whatever you get off in discount, I get as store credit, so it's not even real money. But yeah, go over there. I think they've still got some Cyberputters in stock in yellow. Give it a shot. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'll see you in the next one.